and welcome to our little adventure of Dungeons and Dragons. Before we head into tonight's game, as always, a big and special thank you to our sponsors at TaylorMade Craft, who create our beautiful initiative markers, which you may potentially see tonight. I get a feeling it may happen. For more information on their geeky goodies that they do, check out their Facebook page or their Twitter page at TaylorMade Craft. Our little mascot Monty's coming onto the scene. And is there anything else anyone wishes to add before we jump into tonight's game? Take the silence.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Right, well, let's just jump straight into it. I'm trying to remember where we left off. I got it. We good. Last we left off, you were travelling from Silvery Moon to the big city of Waters Deep. Along the road, you had a couple of little adventures there. On one night, when you were camping, you were attacked by goblins, and the critical bush came to life, and we all found out what exactly the CB4 meant. Critical bush. Yes. You all fought off the goblins valiantly and were soon destroyed. Waking afresh the next morning, you continued your travels on to Waterdeep, passing through the village of Peak Views, travelling through there, over the hills, and as you were coming down the hill, unfortunately, Viella, controlling the cart, lost control. And fortunately, Laura was there to save the cart just in time. Unfortunately, the harsh stop came at a price for her adorable little puppy Luna, and she suffered a Laurie, sorry. I keep saying Luna, don't I?
I know you do.
Yeah. Laurie, and she
shout out to the girl Luna.
Yeah. And she suffered quite a bad injury to her paw. Continuing down the hill, you come to a bridge. You're all in somewhat of a panic, wanting to get attention for Laurie as soon as possible. Why, she is so cute and she's crying. On approach to the bridge, Viella, using her wit, thought, let's check this bridge out actually. And as she went to look under the bridge, she was grabbed by a very hairy hand and is being pulled under the bridge, and that's where we're going to take it. So please make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh dear, Dave. Hi, Dave.
13. So at that, you're trying to battle it off, but you are overthrown with its power, and you are dragged under the bridge.
Oh my god. Okay.
As you're dragged under, you're knocked prone to the ground, out of view of your comrades, and you can't quite see what's grabbed you, but it has its hands over your head and your face is pressed to the ground. You are unable to move at this current time. What do you guys do?
Does anyone actually see you?
Did we?
I'm the only
Did
one
we
that's
hear the
seen.
shout?
You both would have heard the shout, so you know you've heard screaming. Green, you were the only one to have seen this.
Violetta's just been dragged under the bridge.
Pull the horse to the side. Pull the cart to the side.
After hearing that, I run around the cart and try heading to the right-hand side of the bridge.
Yep. So as you jump down, so you make your way, please, over to the right-hand side.
Out here?
Yep.
Hearing Green say that, I'm going to put the bag with the dog, because I know she's not going to move anywhere. I put her like at the back of the cart, and then I'm going to jump out. And knowing she was towards the front, just kind of move towards the front of the cart here.
Yep.
Seeing if, like, obviously we can't see her now. Do we hear anything?
You can't. You hear a muffled sound.
But if I'm prone, I can't make any sounds. Can I?
Yeah, but you
can still shout, yeah, but
You know,
someone's
someone goes like that.
Oh, okay.
Green, what are you doing?
I'll move the car to the side and then I'll move down.
You don't really have much time to park.
So
Stop. Yeah.
I'll just stop and
jump off.
Stop and jump down. Yeah. Is anyone actually approaching under the bridge?
I'm only sort of like peeking.
Well, we didn't see. Did you? I forget. Did you shout out that she went under?
You didn't. You saw her get dragged under, but you didn't see her.
Where she went.
I'm sort of peeking around.
Yep.
Because I've ran there and I've just peeked around, like trying to peek around.
That's fine. So as you are peeking, please make a perception check.
17.
17? Yep. So as you go to peek ahead, you look round and you're met with a dog's-like looking face, and it goes to just bite you, and that will take initiative.
Sweet.
Yeek. Roll initiative, please.
Oh, no, have I got to do it?
Yeah.
Even though I'm...
Yeah, well, we'll put you in the mix.
Actually, that fits quite well.
3.
Barakus?
20, not natural.
Oh, I
If
can't...
it's a 1, you
Oh, yeah,
don't
no, I
add
don't
it.
add it, yeah, so 1.
20.
Oh, I did that.
Viola, so 1.
I'm not very far
Elora,
19.
19. Green?
6.
Nice. Classic.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I love going at the end.
Yep, so the one that's on you gets a surprise attack on you.
Nice.
He's gonna clench you in its jaw. You haven't quite seen what it is yet. It's just.
It's literally just coming
Yeah.
at me. That's sweet.
So that's 18 to hit.
Yep.
Yep. So you guys, you can still see Barakus and where he is, but all you see is him hold the bridge like that, and you see bits of blood just come up for where he is, and that is a hit.
Beautiful.
I'm sacrificing this for you.
Oh, don't start!
Is it like straight bank or is it like kind of sloped down? or?
It slowly slopes down, and that is 4 points of piercing damage to you, Barakus.
Okay. Nice.
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 Yep. And it just sinks its teeth into you. And it lets go. And as you look up, there's blood coming down your face. And as you step back and look, you can see that it is a knoll. And so we'll put that number 1. No. He's just on the bridge there. It's kind of almost sharing the same space, really.
Sweet.
Viola, that one that's there, pinning you down under the bridge.
Get off
1,
me!
2, 3.
Basically, yeah. Right. We'll go on to the top round. Barakus.
Sweet. I'm straight up gonna attack with my rapier.
Yep. So it's there in front of you.
Oh yeah.
You go straight in for it.
Let's hope this is payback. 18.
18 hits. Please roll for damage.
That was a D8. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Had to load twice.
Oh. 5 points damage.
5 points. Very nice. Very nice. Is there anything else you wish to do on your turn?
Can I bonus action disengage?
You can. You bonus action disengage, and you still got your full movement. If you wish to scurridge back.
5, 7, 15. I'll go there.
Mhm.
And that is me.
Yep. Lovely. Elora.
Okay, I am gonna say like all this is like a sloping bank down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the whole bank slopes.
Okay, I'm gonna move to here. If you can move me, please,
Thank you.
Barakus. And from that view, can I see
Something.
like to underneath, or would I have to be closer? Like, so I'm trying to see like what took.
If you go a little bit further, so you're parallel, I'd say you'll be able to have full view.
So if I went to like there,
There.
I think that would have been
Yeah.
still within
You'll have vague full view. It's a low bridge, so there's a lot of crouching under there. But
I can see what I can
you
see.
you could see something on top of something. You don't know what way around it is. You don't know if it's a knoll on top or if it's Viola on top. Is everyone like extra horny or something today?
I just love how he sniggered and then I just smirked as he sniggered.
Sorry.
The wheels are turning.
Shit. I need to try and. I'm gonna. Okay, so not knowing which is on top,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just throw. I'm gonna
Don't
throw
anything.
firebolt,
Don't throw anything.
like onto the floor at the feet, just so it kind of makes like a
Okay.
distraction, so they'd hopefully move enough
Yeah.
that I could
okay.
see what was.
Maybe panic.
Yeah, and panic it kind of thing,
Okay.
or like hit the bridge above it kind of thing. I think that might be a better idea.
So you got to hit the bridge with the fireball.
Actually, okay. Is it a stone bridge?
Yes.
Well, if it was a wood one, oh my god.
Okay, no, I'll hit the floor.
You're
In
gonna hit the
front of
floor. Yeah, hit the floor just in front. So please roll. You have to roll to hit, don't you?
Yeah.
So roll to hit.
18.
18. Yep. So you get it just in front to where you want it, and the
Yeah.
erratic blast sends flames into the air. Doesn't catch anything on fire.
No. Does it like?
You haven't seen it spook it.
Okay. I think that's my full movement and reaction.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna call out, like, to Viola, just to like, V, what's up? What's that?
Yep.
There's like a lot of hesitation.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, Green, can you see? And that's
Yep.
me.
And that enemy number 2 is on top of you, Viola, and he's just gonna sink his teeth right into your neck. He's got you to the ground and he's just tearing into you.
Vampire.
That's a natural 18, so that definitely hits. With 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Yep, and that's its go. Yep, you happy?
Yeah.
Yep. Enemy number 1 is gonna come round and he's gonna join in on the party.
I'm just gonna be eaten
It's like a-
alive.
Do
aren't
I
you?
like a-
see-
You see another enemy come in on down on this.
So I now at least know that the top
Yeah.
is not Viola. Okay.
And those were both misses.
Nice.
Hang on. 10. Yeah, it's a miss. So that one, he comes in on you and he goes to bite, but you're already in so much pain and agony from the other one, you're almost too squiggly for it to grab you.
Okay.
Green. You don't see any of this underneath,
Yeah.
obviously, but you do know she's been dragged under there.
So I'll move to
Yep.
there
Yep.
because I want to see how low it is.
It's very low, so
So
you're going to be
the-
at a full-on crouch underneath, so your attacks are going to be at disadvantage.
So I was seeing that, I will just move back to there
Yeah?
because I can't literally do very
Could you try
much.
and pull him?
Wait, don't you have a javelin? You could probably
Yeah, they,
javelin.
I've got to crouch down to do it.
Maybe wait, you can even do something.
You've got to crouch down when you're in there.
Well, I'm in there. I'll go back to there and I'll try and pull her out.
Yeah, so you squint down and you see her, and you're trying to grab like her shoulders and trying to get your hand on her arm. You're trying to hoist her out. Please make a strength test at disadvantage.
I love how they bounce off each other.
Mm.
So pretty much if I sort of went back.
Is it a save or is it just a normal?
It's just straight up strength. If you went down there, you wouldn't be at disadvantage.
Yeah,
You don't
so
know
the-
that.
7.
Okay.
7? Yep, so you grab her and you think you've got her and you pull yourself back, but you just trip over your own feet and you fall prone on the ground next to her. Well, not next to her, but just outside. So you know what, when you grab something and you
Oh,
let
yeah.
go and you
Yeah.
fall back, so you've kind of fallen back there. Do you have any more movement?
Yeah.
How much movement did you have? Did you use?
So I was there, wasn't I?
Yeah.
So that's 5, 10,
And then you move
15, 20. So I can literally get back up.
It's half your movement to get up.
Oh,
If
yeah,
you haven't
so
got
I
40
won't-
feet of movement, so
Yeah,
no, it's
so-
fine. You can crawl a little bit further away. It'd be half your movement speed. It's your
So
movement
I'll
speed
move-
halves. So you could only
I'll
move
move
a
there.
5. Yeah, but that's better than nothing.
So
Viola, please make a strength dexterity saving throw, please.
No, for the love of all that is holy,
1. So unfortunately, like, you sing Green help, and you're like, oh my god, and then he fails, and yeah, I'm afraid you don't quite get out of that one. At that, Barakus, something sinks it straight into your back. And a gnoll has peeked its head out from behind. And as you turn around, you see this hyena pitch laugh as it sinks its bow into your back for 6 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
Oh wait, no, it's more. Sorry, it's a D8. Unfortunately, that's 9 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
9. As you turn around, you see it's salivating grin as it's looking at you. It's got its bow in its other hand and its hand on the back of the carriage, grinning at you.
Nice.
Top of the round, Barakus.
Alright, let's play a game. Play a game. Stand by. So I can see him, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
He is in full saliva view.
Sweet. So all this here is literally just like...
All open.
All open. Sweet. I'm going to move. 15.
Yeah.
And I will attack with my short bow.
Awesome. Shoot away.
Natural 20.
Did you
Nice.
see that? It
There's
kind of
like
went up
two.
2, didn't it?
Yeah, well, I two and I was like,
Nah.
no.
So, yeah, please double your damage for your dice. So it's just a straight up bow.
So I got 2.
Yeah, so roll again.
Yes. So that's, yeah. 8.
8. Yeah, so remember, you only add your modifier once, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So
That's
8
what I was
points of
calculating
damage.
in the back of my head.
A noise. Yep, so sinks right into him, and he almost doesn't even. You get right into his side. He almost doesn't even blink. He's just staring at you madly with this big grin on his face.
Nice.
Anything else you wish to do?
Yes, smile. I still got some of my
You
movement
do, and a bonus action.
and a bonus action. I will move because I only used 15, did I
Mhm.
not? 20, 25, 30.
Mm-hmm.
And that was me.
Nice. Elora.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a firebolt at probably whichever one of these I can hit.
Yep. So you probably be able to best get number 2.
Number 2.
Okay. That's a 19 without my thing.
Yep. So that hits number 2. Please roll for damage.
2.
Is that it?
Yeah. I know.
Anything else you wish to do on your turn?
Yeah. Seeing that Barakus is shooting at something towards the back of the cart, I'm gonna start moving.
That way.
You're going to do your full movement. Where can you get
I
to?
think I can get to there.
Here. Yep.
Yeah, because I was there when I.
Yep.
So I'm literally just like.
Yeah, because otherwise if I'd be hitting the horse, wouldn't I? So I'm gonna head up to there.
Oh yeah, let's not forget the horsey.
How could you forget the
Squiggly horse.
The squiggly horse.
Yeah. Anything else you wish to do?
And I've got to call out to Barakus. How many?
All I can see is one back there.
We good?
Yeah.
Alright. Enemy number 2. Still on you, Viola. You're just going to sink into your neck.
Oh, okay.
With a 20 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Alright. That's enemy number 2. Enemy number 3. That's the one at the back there. So enemy number 3, again at you, Barakus. He's just going to take another shot straight at you.
Yes.
Not with advantage this time, but that was a natural 20.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice. Let's do this.
Find that there.
Let's do this.
Alright. You're so lucky. I rolled a 2 and a 3 on that. +1. So. No, hang on. It's like 4 points of piercing damage. You're so lucky.
Sweet. I got
Yeah.
10 left. Let's do this.
Why
Isn't it
is
weird?
it?
You guys can smash a giant scorpion with a CR rating of 3.
Yeah.
Yes.
When it comes
Some
to
gnolls
gnolls,
that don't even have a CR rating of 1.
and we
Not
struggle.
even a 1.
See our gnolls are our like
Yeah.
mortal enemy. They're our kryptonite guys.
Number 1. It's going to come at you again, Viola, sinking its teeth, trying to get you in the thigh where you're kicking your legs and screaming. That hits. So that's a 19 to hit. And that is... Sorry, I've got my plus there. So that is 3 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
Green, you're on.
I'm gonna
You're
get
gonna
up,
Go back in.
back in, and try and pull her out again.
Yeah, that's fine. Do the same same strength check, please.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
So that'll be 24.
Yes.
So are you grabbing Viola?
Yeah.
Alright, so you grab Viola, you try to get under there and feet, and you brace yourself really hard. You manage to, as you grab her, you swipe at one of them, and one of them, number 2, comes off her. I'm afraid the other one is still attached. The other one rolled a natural 20
Natural 20.
as well. I'm sorry.
That's alright.
This is
This
what
happened last time.
Yeah, this is where
Yeah.
they're all freaking coming now.
Yep, so you've still got hold of Viola. You've managed to smack one off, and there's just one left on her leg, so you've still got hold of her, alright?
Yeah.
Anything else you wish to do?
Yes. Could I do a bit of movement to start moving, or can't I because of the other?
It will be another strength check.
I'll do that then.
Your
Okay,
action
okay.
was your
Okay.
your check, so
Yeah, there's
Uh,
nothing else I can
unless
do.
you just
then.
want to yell at them, there's no you can do just yet.
There's nothing else I
I
can
just
do.
Viola,
Right, my hands are free, right? Apart from he's got hold of my like underneath.
your hands
Your
are your
undergarments.
hands are free, so you can choose to make an unarmed strike
Mhm.
at them, which will be your strength modifier,
Right.
or you can choose to break the grapple from the other enemy that has you.
So I can't fireball.
No,
You're too close. It's a ranged spell.
yeah.
so we can much blow up everything.
Yeah, the only thing I can do is like try and kick
So
that.
yeah, you can try and get out, or you can try and hit him with your hands. You know,
So
like when someone's got your legs and you're like,
Well, I can try and hit him with my hands, but I can also try and kick him
Yeah.
off with my leg.
Yeah.
Right.
so it's up to you which one you can only do one.
Oh Lord.
'Cause it's an action to do either.
Try and grab hold of his head.
So are you
Trying
trying
to
to
break
hit
it.
him, or are you trying to break the grapple?
Break the grapple.
Okay, so please roll your dex save.
Natural 20, motherfucker.
Yeah. So
22 actually.
thanks to the momentum you got from Green, you're able to free one of your legs and heel right into his snout. And as she does that, she kicks off, and you both fall together oof, in the ground. So Green's falling on his back, he still has you in his arms, so you are laid plane on his chest. Like,
Love it.
you are starfishing. Yep, and we're back at top of the round, so Barakus.
Sweet.
That was getting hairy then.
Oh dear.
Can I hit him where I am with my short bow, or do I have to use my crossbow to do so?
I think you could hit him with both 60-foot range minimum on either, so.
That's sweet.
Stop taking the bees.
Just put my rubbish in a handbag, she's really happy.
The difference between the two is the crossbow has a 1d8 damage.
Exactly.
in it, so
But to change your weapon is going to be a bonus action in
Yeah.
this.
yeah, that's fine. I will do that then. I'll get my crossbow.
No, you should probably sell one of those. Yeah,
My
so.
short bow is my precious.
Yeah,
It's
so
done
you
me
use
well.
your bonus action to
Yeah.
switch up your weapons.
Yeah, and I'll attack with my crossbow.
So roll to hit, please.
Oh wow, natural one.
Yep. So somehow you miss.
That's a surprise.
As you miss, the netting that's around the cart, it sinks through the netting. You hear it twang into something. You don't hear any noise, but you hear a dong sound.
This is where it's his.
You
thing.
did not hear this. You heard this.
Yeah, I heard it. I'm just gonna go.
Why
You don't know this.
No, I don't know this. I don't know this.
Oh shit.
That's all I can do now.
Yeah. Elora.
All I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make a face like.
Right. I am going to 5, 10, 15, 20. 30. I'm going to go to there, clocking where that one is as I run past.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to cast Scorching Ray.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I can see them too, and I can see... Well, I knew where that one was.
Yeah, so you have vision on all three. And
Yeah.
these two are now not prone.
Does that mean I get advantage?
You get
on them?
advantage on them.
Oh, right, so I'm going to send one at each one.
Yep, that's fine.
Right,
Make your
so...
rolls.
Right, so this would be... I'll just do 1, 2, 3, okay?
Mhm.
Right, so this is number 1. With advantage.
Thank God.
Natural 20.
Nice, so one of them is doubled.
Okay. This is at number 2
Yeah.
at advantage as well. 14, 15, 18.
Okay, so that also hits.
So one double
So
hit, one normal
one's
hit,
double hit, one's normal.
and then this is at number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dear.
That's not an advantage,
That's
so
the
that one
3.
misses.
That one misses.
So one takes double damage, one takes regular.
Right, so
So I'll say, for sake of ease, number 1 takes...
okay. 9.
Is that
So-
doubled?
Yeah, 9. No, because I rolled twice, so 5 and whatever, it was 5 and 4. So 9 damage at number 1.
Yep.
Oh no, hang on. Because it's 2d6.
Yeah.
Plus 6. Plus 6. Plus
Nice.
12 at number 1.
That's
And-
12 points of damage at number 1, yeah?
No, that's
No,
12.
that's 12 plus 9.
So that's... How many points
12.
of damage?
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18,
It's
19,
up to you to
20,
do the math,
21.
not me.
Sorry, 21 damage.
points of damage, right? So
Uh,
as you
roasted.
shoot at that one, it just boom, flies and it just sinks into the river and you see its body slowly get carried by the current.
Yeah, because I forgot it's 2d6 is the normal hit, so
Yeah.
it would have been 4d6. Right, so then, right, regular 2d6. 6 damage at number 2.
6 at number 2.
And then I'm going to use 2 sorcery points
Mm-hmm.
to do quicken spell, and then I'm going to cast firebolt at number 3.
Mm-hmm.
22.
22 hits.
10 points damage.
Nice.
So how many did I just do in one round?
That was some decent.
That's
ass.
21 plus
Yeah.
10 plus 6, yes?
That was some good damage.
37 points of damage.
Nice.
Nice.
You good? You done?
Yeah, because that was my full movement, my action, my sorcery points.
So enemy number 2 will get up for half its movement,
Oh, Lord.
seeing you attack it. 5, 10, 15.
Yeah, right,
Oh wait, hang on. Was I there?
Yeah, you were
Yeah,
there.
yeah, and
5,
you're
10,
prone.
15. Yes, that's half
Yeah,
my
yeah.
movement, yeah. And it just manages to get to you, and as it's running to you, it's got its like spear, and it just runs and it flings it right into you, tries to go right into your rib cage. Probably doesn't hit to be 12.
Oh, that just misses. Because I haven't cast Mage Armor, so my armor class is 13.
That's pretty lucky. So that one runs at you, jabs at you, but you manage to just miss it just in time. Enemy number 3 again is going to take another shot at you there, Barakus.
I'm a walking cool.
That's a natural 18, so that'll
Yeah,
hit.
that's
Most definitely. Looking at the wrong one. There we go. 2 points of damage.
Nice.
You're doing well to avoid that damage.
See, I'm
that,
I'm
that
still
was an 8,
standing.
and then
Yeah.
the plus whatever it does.
I'm still standing.
Green, you're up.
Wounded.
So you are not prone, so take half your movement. So get up after you and
Okay.
Viola finish off each other.
I will not do anything. I'll let her get up first because she is on top of me.
Okay, so you're just going to spend
That's
your
gonna
whole
be your
movement
goal.
lay there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So green lays there.
He's enjoying himself.
Yeah. Viola, you go.
You've got to let the lady get up first.
If she wants to.
Right, so
Yeah,
I'm
so
also
you get up, so that's half your movement speed to get up.
Oh,
that's like-
rejection.
I'm
So you've only got 15 feet in movement, so you can only move 3 bricks, but you don't get up in the water, I'm assuming.
no.
Oh, that'd be
But you
great.
can see through the underneath the.
5, 10, 15.
If you've got your bow, you could shoot him from where you
I
are.
could. Yeah, I suppose so. Right.
It would be
Right,
at
cross-
disadvantage though
Alright.
because of the
How
bridge.
about
Would she be
right,
able to
so
move
crossbow.
Could she-
This
could she,
way
like,
to do
crouch?
that? No, because the bridge would probably block it.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
because we're
Yeah.
down on the thing now.
Right, so it's crossbow at disadvantage. How do I do that then?
So roll the d20 twice, take the lowest number.
Come on, 20.
Sleeves are up.
Get some
Oh, it's
redemption.
got an I ain't raging.
Yeah.
Is that what
Alright,
it
so
counts
that's
as?
an that's
gonna be
automatic
an actual
fail.
one.
So you go to shoot, and because it's so low, your bow, as you fire it, sinks into the ground just on the other
Yay.
side.
Freaking fun.
And that, anything else you wish to do on your turn? If you want, you still have your second wind, so you can, or action surge, sorry, so you can try and do it again. It'll still be at disadvantage.
Oh Lord. Someone give me another d20 for the love of God. Thank you. Right. I'm gonna do action surge. Come on, please. Fucking come on. How yeah, motherfucker.
Well, it's at disadvantage, you go roll again. And hope that it's not lower.
And of course it's regular. 11.
Plus,
About plus whatever you will.
11, 12,
Are you doing
14,
crossbow?
15, yeah.
15 on the nose, just hits.
Yeah.
Yes, plus 6.
So no, it's that. Oh, that's damage. Sorry, yeah. 15.
But you just hit it anyway. So.
So it was
16,
17.
17.
Yeah, 17 definitely hits, so please roll for your damage.
This funky thing. This is the one I add to. That's 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yep. Yep.
10.
10 points of damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely. Is that number 2, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep, anything else you wish to do on your turn?
Not really. I can't really do anything. It's not like I can pick him up, is it?
Well, I don't know. You can test your strength.
I'll throw him back down there again.
While you fly in the water.
Yeah.
Just gonna stand there. Just gonna stand there.
Yep, so back of the top of the round, Barakus. What you gonna do?
Same again.
Then again, do it.
Get him, get him, get him.
20, not natural.
Nice, that hits. Please roll for your damage.
Six.
6 points of damage. As you hit it, you hit it with such force, it sinks into it, and you almost pin it to the cart, and it just falls there, and it's just there, pinned straight up against the cart, just lulled, blood oozing from its wound in its top shoulder. Number 3 is out.
Wait.
Just stuck to the cart.
Yeah.
Just stuck to the cart, basically, yeah.
Excellent.
Elora? Unless there's anything else you wish to do, sorry.
Actually.
I was gonna move.
You can move, you haven't used your
I
movement.
haven't moved yet.
Or your bonus action.
And it's engaged with me, so you wouldn't get your sneak attack.
Mm.
Would.
Okay. I will stay there.
Excelente. Elora?
Is it wearing armour of any kind?
It is.
Is it metal armour?
It is.
Oh my!
Time to touch up a knoll.
I'm going to shocking grasp it.
Yep. So
Alright,
you
I'm
look
gonna
at it, you
attempt
just
to shocking grasp
grab it by the shoulders.
I bet you grin as you're about to be like, yeah, you're gonna get this now.
And she's touched it for no reason.
But I'm going to use my Tide of Chaos to have an advantage on that.
Okay, go on.
That's a bit better.
Maybe also use your inspiration? I don't know.
13?
13 misses. So you can't use your inspiration, it's too late.
Because you just
You need to
said it.
decide before the outcome for your inspiration. So like, if you rolled if you went 13, I'll use my inspiration.
Oh, right, okay.
I can't be like, you've missed. Oh, I'm using my inspiration.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay. You tried.
I tried.
You got no germs.
Ew.
So number 2, seeing that electric spark try to come out of you, it's like, Oh, all right then. And it just grabs you, chucks its spear to the ground, grabs you by the shoulders, tries to sink into your neck.
Eat your face.
That's exactly what it says. 17?
Yeah.
17 hits. Drop my dice down my lady part. That's 4 points of piercing damage.
And that's where she found the dice.
Keep them safe. Yep, Green, you're on.
I'm gonna get myself up and I'm gonna launch a javelin at him.
Yeah, it'll be.
And I'll go reckless, so it'll just be a normal
it's just
straight up
normal,
row.
straight up normal throw.
Oh, dear lord.
No.
No, you tried.
Yeah.
You failed.
Yeah.
You still got movement if you want to move. You'll be at half speed if you go under, but if you go over, you'll be at normal speed. But you still have to walk up the slope.
Oh. So that's half, so I've got 15, so 5. 15.
Yep. Amy, is that all you
Yeah.
do? Yeah. Lovely, Viola.
Right, so am I still at half because I've got to go under?
If you go under, you're at half. You won't be at half if you go over. 'Cause
Yeah,
you just
so
walk up the bank.
Right.
The bank's not steep enough that it costs you any movement.
Right, so I'm here then, yeah? 5, 10, I'm up now,
No,
yeah?
you don't have to go. You just
What?
go straight across.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's where the bridge starts, that
Right,
line.
okay,
So
okay.
you go up the slope, 5,
Five.
and then
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
yep. So at that point you are in combat with him.
Right, sword is out
Mm-hmm.
and aiming.
And aiming Yep. So his back is turned. You like sling against him. Roll for attack.
Oh, come on, baby. Come on, baby. What is wrong with you?
New dice.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Do you know what? Oddly enough, that missed.
No shit, Sherlock.
Anything else you wish to go on your go? Wish to go on your go? Wish to do on your go except for yelling at your dice.
Not really.
Dave has all the dice in the world, so you can always borrow some from him.
Yeah.
Just someone give me another 20 before I throw this. Thank you.
Hopefully not at me.
Yeah, back at the top of the round. Barakus. Take it away. You get your sneak attack damage if you were to attack.
I'm going to attack. I'm going to get those little fucker.
And this is where everybody just misses it. It's like
Yeah, this is
no.
Yeah.
Yep.
$14.
14 misses.
Oh,
I told you he's
unfortunately.
invincible.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Anything else you wish to do?
No, I'm going to stay there.
Yeah,
It's the
cool.
Superman, no.
Elora,
I am going to try Shock and Grasp again.
go on, do it.
please.
You
Fry
can give
that
yourself
motherfucker.
advantage with your inspiration.
Yes, I will.
Yep, use your inspiration. Give me your coin, bitch.
Bye bye.
Oh,
I rolled the
exactly
exact
the
same thing.
At
13.
least you tried.
Misses, I'm afraid. It's wearing metal armor, yeah. So don't you get advantage anyway?
Oh shit!
Isn't
yeah, I
that
do.
the point?
Yeah, I
Oh, Lord. Too late.
I'll let you roll one more.
Okay.
Seeing as you spent your inspiration for nothing.
17.
There we go.
Yeah.
17.
Jeez, please.
I was just thinking, isn't the point of you asking me why it had metal armor to gain advantage?
Fucking idiot, Taylor.
Oh, thanks.
2.
2 points of electric damage. You grasp it, and it just see its
And
head.
it
just
can't take
stand on
reactions
end.
to its next turn, so I'm gonna move.
Nice.
I'm going to move.
I'm gonna move,
5.
bitch.
Oh, yeah, just leave me back in there again.
Yeah,
Great.
why not?
Yeah, there we go.
You were making love with them. Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, it can't take reactions until the start of its next turn.
Yeah, that's cool. So, you leaving, and it following you with its gaze, sees you there. It's like, oh, you're familiar. And it's gonna just growl and go at you. Coming at you like Cleopatra.
So it couldn't take a reaction against
7, which misses.
Any reaction. It
Oh,
can't take
okay.
any reaction.
Okay.
So
On
it
its
goes to
turn.
bite you,
Until
but
the end
because
of
it's
its next
ju-
turn.
been electrocuted and fried, it's a bit dazed, and it goes to
This
bite
is
you, and it
just
just
normal
misses you
attack.
completely. So Green, you're on.
Cool, so I'll
Do
go.
something, do something, do something.
It's on there.
Mhm.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna chuck my javelin at him.
Oh, you're too close.
Oh.
Hold on.
If you're
So-
backing up a bit.
So there? Or can I go there, maybe?
I think 10. I think it's. Is it the javelin 10 or 15 feet?
It's 10 then.
I think I've got a weapons thing on
Not 100% sure.
there. Basic weapons. Range is 30 to 20 feet, so you need to be 30 feet away.
Jesus
So
Christ.
to be honest, like, where you were to.
Hand axe 20, dagger.
Yeah, if you go over there, you're going to
throw
hit
it, you have to
me.
be 20.
And the horse.
Risk it. I mean, what? I'm like partially dead.
Well, no, that's not right. 'Cause that's just its. If
Well,
it's
I
just
could-
its range, does that mean any? Yeah, so
Yeah, so I should
like
be able
a
to.
dart
Yeah.
is
have to be
20 to
with-
60, so you have to be within that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
if
so
so,
I
he
should
has
be
to
able-
be 20, at least 20 feet away for
I
it
am.
to.
I am 20
Otherwise,
feet
you get
away.
disadvantage.
No, because like for example, my range on my longbow is 150 feet. I don't have to be 100. I think it's got to. I think it's 5 to 10 feet, so you're not in melee.
Yeah.
You've got to have
so
that.
I can
gap.
do it from
Yeah.
there. So
Okay, yeah. So
yeah.
as long as you're 10 feet away, yeah.
I'm going
Yeah.
reckless then.
Yep, do it.
Oh Lord.
Natural 20.
Nice. I won't even
finish it.
ask you to roll damage because it's got 2 hit points.
Yep.
Just finish it.
So
There you go, he's
I'm
finished.
pretty
That's like
content.
1 and
Yeah. Alright, yep, so you throw the javelin at it
Yeah.
and it slinks right into it and it falls into the water just like the rest of them. The water was nice and clear, now slowly fills with blood as it starts to drift past. And you've lost your javelin.
That's both javelins as
That's
well.
both
my last
javelins
two.
now, yeah. So yeah.
I have no more javelins. Until I buy some.
Combat complete.
Nice.
I'm gonna.
What you gonna do with all that?
I want to go to the knoll that I stuck on the cart.
Yeah.
And I want to go into the car.
Right, and
Alright, so we'll do you first. So you're gonna ransack them, yeah?
I'm not just gonna ransack them. I'm gonna slice them up into little pieces for the shit me in the back.
Yeah, fine. So you spend the next, I'm gonna say, 20 minutes carving parts of this creature's
Yes.
body off. Are you gonna search the bodies before?
Oh yeah.
Yep. So please roll a investigation check.
10,
So with a 10, you find 18 copper pieces altogether.
18.
Mhm.
No.
I'm sure you want to share them with your party.
I'm just gonna write them down first. They don't know what I got.
You didn't hide it, so they would have seen you find
That's
corn.
right. I'm still gonna carve my shit out. Of
Yeah,
this
that's
thing.
fine. So you've harvested what you can off of the bodies, and now you're sat there. You've got the. Have you taken the arrow out of him, and he's slumping to the floor? You're just going to carve him while he's
I've
on.
literally
Yeah.
grab the arrow, pull it out, and then I'm just gonna grab my dagger and literally just slice everything into him.
So you're going
and,
to start
like, I'm
carving
really
bits of its
angry at
body
them.
out. It's savage. And what was it you were doing? Sorry, Alora.
As I'm walking past and see Barakus doing that, I'll be like, grab me in here. And then I'm gonna go in the cart and check on my dog.
As you look in there, fortunately, shall we say, you see the arrow has sunk in. You see it's gone into the bag. And as you look in, you see poor Luna like that, and the arrow has gone across her stomach. And she is there, like, she can't move because she's trapped underneath this arrow, and it's
Oh,
just
look at
missed
that.
her.
Such an aim.
And I'm just be like, what is wrong with you people? Are you trying to kill my dog? And then I'm gonna go in and rescue her, basically. Like,
She is
ruined my bag as
so
well.
terrifying. Yeah, as you pull it out, you got like it's almost like a bullet hole in your bag going through. So you got the hole that goes through the other end, and a nice little slit from the arrowhead going into the other.
You're welcome.
I'm just gonna like grab her and hug her.
This poor dogs need therapy.
Be like, I am never leaving you alone again. And then just kind of like,
Are you doing this
Wrap it.
inside the
yeah,
cart?
yeah.
now?
I'm like there, just like huddled, like, oh,
Just rocking back and forth. It's okay, precious.
it's okay. You're okay. You're
So
okay.
out of everybody, I'm the only one that hasn't attacked it.
Yet.
Yet.
That all depends if I let the beast down.
I'm surprised
But I'm
I
kind of
didn't
gonna
aim
like,
for that.
with my cloak, I'm gonna kind of like make like a
Sling.
kind of thing,
Yeah.
so I can hold her like
You're gonna
there.
rock her like a little baby.
Yeah, and then I go like hop back out and be like, see what's going on.
Yep. So as you
Like,
come out, you
with
see
Barakus's arrow.
Barakus is literally
Yeah.
elbow deep in blood. He is covered in blood. It's all up the side of a car. Because when you cut into a fresh corpse, it squirts
And just gonna
There
poke him with
is-
his own arrow.
just everywhere. Can you please make a medicine check for me, please, Barakus?
Medi. I don't even think I've got anything for Medi. 2.
Okay, so 2. You have not a clue the anatomy of this at all. So you just plunge a knife in and pulled it out, and it's just blood spray everywhere. You try to carve off an ear, but unfortunately, you only really cut off the tip, and and he presents you a tiny little tip of a knoll ear.
And this is how my day is going.
You're pretty much covered head to toe, drenched in blood.
It's either you get a part in it or you can get one of my fingers.
And I'm gonna turn and start walking over the bridge. And I'm starting
Run like
away.
hell.
I'm not gonna go too far. I'm just gonna go over the other side of the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're all a bunch of cats.
Oh, cheers!
Oh,
What
wow.
the fuck did
You're gonna
I
have to
do?
beep that out. You're gonna have to beep that out.
What? I said cuts. You're all a bunch of cuts.
I appreciate the word, so I'm cool.
It's all good. We don't take it.
Obviously, apart from green.
So 20 minutes to half hour goes by, and Barakus, as
Enemy.
you stand up to present yourself to the group, you are just drenched in blood, knee upwards. The only part of you that wasn't covered is your boots. So your knee to your boots from where you're crouched down.
Sweet.
Absolutely drenched.
Nice.
Are we going to continue on our journey?
I'll jump back on the.
Jump back on the
front
horse?
side.
I
Yeah.
am
Leaving the
not
horse.
getting on
Oh,
that
what?
bloody thing. I just got.
Hang on, are we gonna like drop the corpse off the thing and
No, that's staying on.
that is not staying on the car?
I'm gonna have like.
Yeah, but
like,
you took it off.
I already
You
took it
the
off, but
corpse.
I'm gonna like have an arm of it and just stab it into the.
He rips off an arm. And how are you have to keep it in place of one of your daggers?
Oh, the bolt it was on.
I was about to say I was.
Yeah, you can.
bolt for it.
You could do one of the bolts, but you won't have enough strength to yourself like that, so you'll have to shoot it on. So you have to get someone to hold the arm for
Oh,
you.
they won't hold it. Then
Like a
I'll
nail
just
gun.
use one of my daggers and my rusty
Yeah.
one.
So you just dagger, and this arm is just
Lifeless.
lifeless inside.
I don't know how that's gross because I'm already covered in blood, so you've probably seen enough.
It's
Are you
this
gonna,
time
like-
of the month.
Wash it up.
It's not just the time, right?
Go back in that room.
Um, Well, I want to share the copper, but I don't think anyone will touch me right now, so I'll just keep it with me.
Yeah. So we carry on our lovely
Are
day.
you gonna like wash
No.
at least off your?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh well, I suppose you're red anyway, blended. isn't it?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Well, I'm still sort of angry for him shooting me in like back. I'm just like took most of it out on him, and I'm just gonna keep it on me. Anger issues.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Anger issues.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
mentally disturbed issues. All right, I will accept that. But
So you all carry on your journey. You know the village isn't too far. You saw it as you were coming up over the hill. You carry on for maybe 3 or 4 hours now, and you start to slowly approach this town. At the distance, you can see it's much bigger than the last place you were at. It's definitely a town and not so much a hamlet. And you do notice there's quite a lot of activity outside of it. As it's starting to get darker now, you notice a lot of braised torches all lit up, and not fully surrounding the village, but surrounding certain areas and points of the village. As you start to approach, you see there's a lot of we wouldn't want to say guards at the front of the village, but a lot of villagers with pitchforks and makeshift weapons appear to be guarding it. Do you do anything before you approach? Anything you wish to do before you
I
approach, or
don't
you're
know
just
'cause
gonna?
they are ahead of me when I'm.
Yeah, but you all
we're
would've come
all
together.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
all like we're still walking, but
yeah, we're still with the cart and
yeah,
stuff.
we're all
It's
still
just,
together.
Alright, so you don't do anything.
No,
So
No.
you,
No, we're just
as
wandering.
you go to carry on through, they catch almost you immediately, and before you're even near the front entrance to this little village, there's 4 or 5 people already rushed up to you, torches, pitchforks, rather dainty, rusted-looking swords. This one particular female comes up to you, big, pulled back ginger hair, human, and she's, "What's your business here?"
We're just passing through. We've come from Silvery Moon. We're heading towards Waterdeep. We're just This is just on our route. Is everything okay? You seem a bit...
She look. Where are you on the cart?
I'm behind the car at
You're-
this moment in time.
You're behind the cart. There's like a fan of people that come out, and one of them goes, "Look at that one," and she looks at you all, and she walks around, and she looks at you, and she looks quite surprised and say, "Who are you people?"
We had the sea before.
Never heard of it.
No. We don't expect it. Yeah, we had a bit of trouble down at the bridge. Some gnolls. Look what they did to my dog. And you see the...
Knowles did that.
Well, he
No,
kind of did that
but-
to
And
us.
what the hell? And she looks at the side of the cart, and she sees his arm.
Like I said, we were attacked. He had some anger issues. Yeah.
Proud moments.
I still have like a hole in my side, and I'm just like,
You think you got a hole in your side?
There's
Oh,
no lie, I've got like a
everywhere.
bite mark.
Right. Well, it's getting dark now. We don't really allow people passage through our town after dark.
Is there an inn or anything we can stay in, or are we allowed to camp here? Or
You can enter the village as long as you hand over all your weapons.
Oh no.
As I say, I
If
don't
not,
know.
sleep out here like dogs.
I need to find a healer, like a animal healer.
We have a
and
healer. I don't know what it could. I'm sure it could probably do something for your animal, maybe
and maybe a
in the
therapist.
morning.
why do we need to hand over our weapons?
This is dangerous times,
It's a procedure.
and you're strangers to us.
I'm gonna.
As
stay
you're
out.
looking around, a lot of them look quite uncomfortable and very unconfident with what they're wielding as a weapon.
Why you say it's uncomfortable times? What do you mean? What's going on? Why are you all like? Have you had trouble?
Well, you are merely travellers. Our problems are not your problems. Our problem now is you trying to gain access to our village at this time of night. So either give us your weapons or sleep out here.
What do you guys want to do?
To be honest, I'm gonna decide to stay outside for myself.
I'm staying outside. I ain't handing
Fair
over
enough.
my
We will
weapons.
stay with the group and come through in the morning if that's acceptable to you. I mean, we don't want to cause trouble or anything. Like I said, we're just...
Well, you are not passing through our village with your weapons. You can go the long way round if you must.
Sweet.
Should we...
So you're
Is
telling
it
me
nighttime now, yeah? Or
So
Yeah,
in
it's
the
getting
morning,
dark.
Yeah.
In the morning, we can pass through with our weapons, or
Without you are not passing through our village with your weapons. We do not know you. You are strangers to us.
Would you carry our weapons?
would you carry our
beside us?
weapons out to the other side?
Of course, we would hold your weapons for you.
To be honest, I don't think I really want to touch any of mine.
Yeah, true.
Okay, fine. We'll stay out here until the morning, and then
We'll
we'll
think of
come
that.
through your village. We'll hand over our weapons, and we will walk with
All
you.
of your weapons, and she looks at you two.
Yes, all of our weapons, and then
I
we
love
will
how she's saying
walk.
yes to this.
does it
Oh,
seem like
shit,
it would take
I'll
much
have
to
to
like
untangle.
detour around?
I'll have to.
It's dark. You
We
can't
can't
tell.
tell. Okay.
Yes, fine.
We can
All,
test
we'll,
that
we'll
in the
hand
morning.
we'll hand over all of our weapons tomorrow morning.
I've just got
We'll
one
walk through
question.
our town.
Who's going to handle that? And I'll point at Gizmo.
It's a beast. I'm sure we can handle a rat.
Why
So
can't-
you're
why
staying
can't-
out here.
Why can't we just
Yeah,
decide this in the morning?
That's fine. Yes, that's fine.
Yeah, we will make camp here then.
So we'll make camp out front.
The guards will escort you on where you can set up camp. And she just turns, flicks her tail.
I'm sorry, we didn't catch your name.
It's because I didn't give it to you. And she walks off.
Nice.
No, that's the type of human I like.
Yeah.
A couple of
Barakus runs after.
the guards approach you. Oh, would you mind just parking over here, please?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Thanks. Sorry about her.
No worries, she seems a bit high strung.
She's alright. She's fine. Sort of. Just park here. Do you...
Is she the mayor, the leader, or
No, she's a pub owner.
pub?
Oh no.
And what's-
Is there any chance that we can see the mayor of the town or anything?
Probably not. He's quite busy, truth be told.
Fair
Okay, fair enough. We will camp outside then.
Yes.
Mhm.
I'm going to camp. Yep. So he leads you to oddly enough a flat area. As he leads you off, you do start to see more clearly the woods that you saw over the big hill that's just lining right next to the little town.
Are you expecting trouble through the night?
Oh, that's usually when trouble finds you, isn't it?
Anything things in particular? Like, have you been attacked recently, or
Well, we have had
what kind of problem?
and he looks over and one of the guards looks at him like,
I mean, if
oh, and
We-
he's just there like, they look like adventurers. They might be able to help, but look at that one. He doesn't mind dodgy. You know, and the guy looks at him and frowns and walks away. Can I maybe get you guys anything? I don't know what I could get you. Though I might be able to get some bread.
I mean, yeah, if there's any
I still have that one loaf.
that that would be extremely helpful. We'd be extremely grateful.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, we didn't. What's your name? If you don't mind me asking.
He looks around, make sure no one's like about. Billy.
Nice to meet you, Billy. My name's Alora.
Thank you.
Yo, Billy.
Well, my friends call me Bilius, but
Oh wow.
Billy.
Billy's the Phileas.
Is he human as well, or
yes. Oh no, sorry, he's Wood Elf.
would?
So you guys recognise him. Well, not recognise him,
But we recognise the race.
yeah, you feel
Okay.
almost
Feel at
at ease
home with him.
around him. Yes.
If there's anything we can do to help, you know,
Oh,
or anything like that, you know,
do you have experience?
we have some
much.
experience.
I mean, no.
Any
Um,
experience in creatures that take children and babies?
Like goblins?
Well, we don't know what it is. That's why the town's on such high alert.
Oh dear.
Because
That's,
they're taking children and stuff. I get it.
I mean, we could help keep watch and things like that.
Scope out type
See,
of thing.
I mean, like, we're here, so
I mean, the mayor has sent help to the local city, but we've not heard anything back. To be honest, I was kind of hoping it would be you guys, but you kind of come from the wrong direction. We sent help from Waterdeep.
yeah. No, I mean, we're heading to Waterdeep, so yeah. Unfortunately, we're not. But while we're here, I mean, we can help. I mean,
Well,
children's.
You know, if you're willing to relinquish your weapons, maybe you might be able to. We might be able to talk to old redhead there, and maybe she might be able to get you a audience with the mayor. Maybe if you
I
guys
was
are
going to
willing
say
to help.
maybe two of us go and leave the weapons in the car.
I mean, we're
Would
not
that
going to
be-
take your weapons. Like, I don't even know how to use this, and he pulls out a longsword like that.
Okay,
yeah.
put that down, please.
Sorry.
Literally.
No, we want to play
Look.
with that.
How about we'll discuss who's gonna maybe stay out here. Maybe we'll come in and talk to one
Would
of
he
them.
see us tonight, or would that
Yeah.
be tomorrow? Or?
Well, it's a bit late. I mean, I could. Well,
I mean, we
he
could.
doesn't have time for me. I don't know. I mean,
We could help
the
him
ginger one's probably already told him that strangers are here.
Okay, how about this? We help keep watch tonight. We'll keep our weapons with us out here in case anything happens
Pops
Yeah.
up.
or we see anything. And then in the morning, we can see what we can do.
Well, it sounds good to me, but I'm just a
I'm sure you're doing very well.
I'm just a body. Truth be told, I just enjoy travelling through the woods, but can't do that anymore. So
Are you on watch tonight?
probably not. Last time I was on watch, a couple of kids went missing. So
Okay. Okay, I don't know what to say.
but I mean, I'll get out of your hair, and you guys can set up your camp, and I'll just see about getting you some bread.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Probably the only thing I could actually do of any use, to truth be told. Not particularly a useful person, I've been told. But I do try.
I'm sure that's not. I'm sure you do.
I'm a trier, if nothing. Bilious Logworm, that's me. Try her. And he says that as he turns away and starts walking.
Well, shit.
Yeah. There's no there are guards near you, but they're a good 10, 15, 20 feet away. They're keeping a watch on you, but they're not overly fussed by you. They've
Okay.
just been told to not let you in.
That's fine.
It's
We're
probably
gonna
not
set
worth
up-
trying to get in.
We're gonna
Right, anyway.
set up camp here, and then maybe who wants to go and watch then?
We'll just do a normal watch, I guess.
Okay.
Yep. So while you're setting up and everything, Bilius does come back, and he comes back with a little jug of water and a plate of a couple of loaves of bread. Sorry, it's not much, but better than nothing, eh?
It's very welcome. Thank
He
you,
just
Billy.
puts it there. And he's like, "So, what were you on your way to do?" And he just sits down. He also invites him down. So, what were you doing to in Watersdeep? Where'd you come from? What have you done? He seems really interested by you, by all of you, especially by you two, fellow elves and all that.
I'm just gonna carry on like setting up my shit.
Well, we've got the cart.
That's what I mean to set up my shit.
We're just basically on our way to Watersdeep, but obviously we had some trouble.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, I know. So we had a bit of trouble coming down the hill. Hence why our little doggy friend is a little bit injured.
Oh,
And then we had another little
I'm
bit of
not good
trouble
with
near
animals.
I was
near
just
the
about to ask
river.
if it would help.
Had a bit of trouble near the river. Hence why we all look the way we look right now.
You're a bit covered in mud, aren't you?
Just a little bit. And I got a big hole.
Well, I feel like I know you already.
On that note,
I don't know what else to say.
Tell us about the tournament, V.
Tournament?
In Silvery Moon.
I'll let you
Oh,
tell.
the
High
fight
Harvest time.
tournament.
Yeah.
Oh, how did you do?
We won.
We won.
No. And he's what did you have? There was one in Watersdeep, but they wouldn't let me out to watch. It was so much stupid on lockdown. What did you do? Oh my god! Did you see all the famous ones? What are the Mighty Four like? Did you see them?
They were the
Oh
ones on
my
after us, I
god!
think, weren't they?
Yeah.
They were some.
Did you see Sorcerers Anonymous? They're my favourite.
I think they might have been before us.
All about critical failure. Oh my god, they suck.
Yeah, no, what do we have to fight? We had to fight giant scorpion.
Nose,
No, it was
two-headed dogs,
oh yeah. Oh, and there was that
Oh,
the
metal
armour,
thing.
the armour.
They were like nothing
Dragon.
inside,
that's creepy. I've heard of them.
and we had to fight a dragon.
Mm,
The little one over there.
little one.
You have to fight him.
yeah.
No, he defeated the dragon.
I was
All
about
by
to
yourself?
Say, I was about to say, are you sure?
Yeah, but you're scared.
No, not by myself. We done it together, and then I'm just gonna go back into my little zone.
He's chatty.
Yeah, he's not.
So you're champions.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, we are. We even have the. And I'll take my.
I'm just gonna go like
You
that
even have
because
the
it's
thing to
printed
prove
on
it.
I've always wanted one of them.
Maybe one day you'll win one.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Oh, don't say yourself down.
So I enjoy what I do. I enjoy exploring the woodland areas and stuff. It's the reason I'm stuck in here is because of whatever's in there.
I'm guessing this is such a recent thing then, or is it something that's been troubling the
The last
Crypt Town?
came about the last, I don't know, maybe last moon's turn potentially.
And no one's seen anything. Just...
Well, when the first trial got nicked, it wasn't my fault, but I suppose it could have been. I was in the woods doing what I do. You know, I love the woods. And I saw something a bit weird, but there's loads of weird stuff in the forest. So I was like, whatever, it's weird. And then that night, a child went missing.
What did you see?
I'm not 100% sure. That's why it was a bit weird. I'm quite familiar with everything in these woods, and it's not something that I'm 100% sure what it was.
Did it have like a smell or a look, or was it big, large, small?
I think it was big.
Was it shadowy?
Yeah. And like, I tried to follow it, but I couldn't follow it. I found what I thought was a layer, but there was nothing there, and it looked like nothing had ever lived in it. So I just assumed it's an old hovel that someone abandoned. And then during the night there was screaming, and something came and took one of the children, and something's been taking the children ever since. We've sent last hunting party was sent into woods, they never came back.
When was the last time children were taken?
2 nights ago, maybe.
Has there been a pattern to it? Like every other night, every 2 nights, or is it just random?
No, it's we thought there was a pattern. It seemed to happen every other night, but then it happened a couple of nights in a row. There was one failed attempt where they stupidly tried to set up a sting, and it didn't end well. That's what happens when a dwarf tries to be a baby.
Not saying
wow.
a word.
Yeah.
I know we shouldn't laugh, it's a thing, but
Well, when they told me what they were gonna do, I laughed. I didn't think they were gonna do it. But
Do you know how it's getting in?
no, it's quite an open village. There's no walls.
Okay.
I was kind of hoping it would just take a couple of kids and then leave, but it's getting around somehow.
and it only comes at night. Has any children gone missing during the day?
There has been 1 or 2 missing during the day, early morning, really. The first one went missing when the child was off gathering berries. Ever since then. I mean, a lot of the people sleep in the church. I think that protects them. You know?
For people, religion is
Well, people's religion to some people is an important thing. To myself,
what is the church here?
it's the deity of Melora, goddess of wilderness, and sea.
You have a church named after you.
Melora.
I thought you said Elora.
Melora.
You know, the
She's hearing things.
high priest in A's alright. Normal priest, really, a bit creepy.
A knoll priest.
No, a normal priest.
Oh, right.
When you say he's a bit creepy, why is he a bit creepy?
All priests are a bit creepy, aren't they?
Nella both hearing things, you know.
Deep throated terror shock.
What's the priest's name?
I think it's Cornelius or something like that.
Cornelius.
So I'm not sure you're saying.
What?
But yeah, like, what could I say? It's just a bit weird. But I want to hear more about you. What sort of things have you done? What creatures have you destroyed? What do you reckon you could destroy if given the situation?
Anything.
Anything, eh? So he'll die first. But he'll die trying.
Well, that's all anyone can do.
For what I've seen, it is pretty much anything.
Fair. I appreciate such confidence. Hopefully it'll serve you well. But well, I suppose I've kept you too long now, haven't I? I will maybe see you in the morning if you haven't decided to depart or been kidnapped or slit in your sleep. See you later. And he gets up and...
See you in the morning.
He's a murderer. It's been him.
This is a wee bit of a conundrum.
Okay.
Don't have my inspiration anymore.
Right, who's taking first watch?
I will.
I will.
Okay.
Yep, so you both take a first watch. Please roll your perceptions.
It's gonna go terribly.
12.
That was very terrible, Deborah.
19.
19.
Very
Oh.
terrible.
You both don't hear anything. Just it is a bit more noisy, obviously, than usual, as there are quite a few people standing guard around the village.
I kind of want to like walk a little bit out of our camp, just not so not like so I'm on my own or anything, but so I'm a little bit maybe close to the woods while we're thingy, just like looking.
As you get close to the woods, you feel a little bit of unease about it. You've grown up in the woods and you like the woods, but there's something of unease in this woods.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it something I felt before? Like, is it like a familiar unease?
That's a good question.
That's a very good question. I thought you were slipping me a note then. That's a very good question, Laura. Yes, actually, it is something that you felt before.
The force.
No.
You don't want to tell me when I felt. When did I feel it?
You felt the same sort of unease when you were out picking flowers that one time.
She's like, shit. Can't remember.
That face just does it all.
Okay.
It's just like, where?
So that's first watch comes to an end. We'll wake up your compadres and we'll start the second watch.
Hey,
Could all
you.
please,
Hey,
both
you.
of you please make perception checks.
Oh, Lord.
This is kind of bad.
I'll say, well, that's bad.
15.
15?
7. Your dice are shit.
Wait, what?
Have another.
John another.
So, there's no need to keep a massive watchful eye in a way because you're already surrounded by so many people, but you're still keeping a lookout, and you both do hear a big bell bling, bling, ringing,
Oh,
and you
Lord.
see people just running from. You don't quite see them. You just see torches that start to run into the woods.
I think I'm just gonna possibly if everyone's like gone. So all the guards have gone.
About 80% of the guards are gone.
Right.
Someone has shouted, "Stand guard!" and the others have left and ran off in that
I
direction.
reckon I'm gonna stand guard. I reckon
I'm
because
gonna
there's no one else.
as
Like
You
they've
gonna
all
stand
gone.
guard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to wait the other.
This would have woke you both anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you wake up, quite disorientated, you look up and you see these two are stood at guard, and you see a group of people running towards the woods.
Oh shit! What's going on? Is the
We
kid been
don't,
taken?
I
we
don't-
don't know.
we don't
We just
know.
saw. We just
They-
heard a bell.
Everyone's gone, so we're staying here. We're now not letting anyone in, and not letting anyone out.
So we're now guarding the town.
Yep.
Yes.
Are we getting paid?
No.
So there's loads of people that have run into the woods. So
Can we see anything? Like,
Can those with dark vision please make a perception check?
like either coming from or to, or I'll let you roll. Woo.
oh
There
yeah,
you
baby,
go.
bitch. 19.
19. You got anything to add to that?
No.
11.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. So you, Ryan, Barakus.
Out of character.
Who's this?
As you look, you see everyone's running into the woods. You can see the torches that they're carrying spackling in the woods. And as you see it, you not sure if you see it or not, but you see what looks like a shadow smudge and just appear from the woods like that.
Look toward the.
What?
Like, have these two seen?
Toward only you.
Only me.
You're like at a paintbrush stroke.
Oh yeah.
You see
Is
like
it-
a blur.
Is
Yeah.
it towards the town?
Yes.
Oh shit, a brick. Say,
Oh.
are you gonna say something or?
A chance.
Give him a chance
Yeah.
to try and work out what the heck it is.
So yeah, in like a flash, almost as if you didn't see it, this black smear.
Yeah.
Like an absence.
Yeah.
Like the flag. I inform everyone of what I sort of
Yeah.
noticed.
Mhm.
Let's go.
I love how you're jumping into it. I'm almost dead.
He
Oh,
is
no,
actually. He is
I'll
literally
run.
on it.
You've had your thingy, haven't you?
I've only been partially asleep. It's nothing.
Oh, so
Don't
we're
forget,
young,
us,
we're all
us
still.
two have got to have a long rest.
So what are we doing?
So I can't really do much either way. I can
If we can
I
follow,
can go and just hope that I don't die. Either way.
could we backtrack and say he had a short rest?
Alright, let's do this.
We should at least follow, find out where it's going.
Alright.
And who's gonna look
Who-
to make
Are
sure?
Yeah, I was about
Well,
to say.
I'm going to say I'm no
Well,
news.
Barakus is the only one that's seen it.
That's fine.
So
So
it has
maybe
to
you
be
and
on-
Barakus go, and then me
Do
and
we
Runa
wanna
stand
sneak?
guard.
We can go and see if what I might have seen.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll go sneak.
So
Yeah.
as you decide to go and sneak, you hear a woman screaming. You hear breaking and silence.
Breaking? What type of
And
breaking?
I think that has destroyed the sneaking.
Yeah.
I think we, start running towards the sound?
Yeah, I'll start running.
Did-
Well, did we
I
actually
think
notice
I was
where
going to say,
come
did
from?
we or did we hear the direction of the scream? Obviously, try
You,
and
I
find
mean,
it,
the
or-
direction of the scream was from the village. It's
What
a
we
big
can do
open
is-
space. You can't really.
We're just gonna
Yeah,
have
we'll
to
go
like
start
run
going.
and look, I mean.
Yeah, we'll
Yep.
start.
So you head towards where you sort of think the scream is. The other guards that are standing near you have also heard this, and they're also running in what they feel might be the same direction. As you're running towards it, again, people with dark vision, please make a perception check.
Even though I'm standing thingy,
14.
I'm not running
16.
towards it, so I'm
Yeah, but
outside.
still.
Still
Yes,
make the
so-
perception check.
9.
9. So
14.
who's running towards the sound?
I think me and
Me,
Barakus
yeah.
were.
You two. So you two are staying by.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. So as you run towards it, you don't see anything anyway. You run towards it, and you via what did you both roll? Sorry,
14.
16.
14. So you both see this black smear just go past you, and as it scrapes past you, who is front? Where? Who's?
I would have thought I'd go in front.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was following you because you
Yeah.
pointed out where the thing
Same
was.
me.
So as you run off in front, you feel this scrape along your cheek, like it's nail scroll across your cheek, and it's gone almost in a flash, like a dark wind passed by you.
Well,
You just
literally
feel a
straight,
cut
like,
deep straight into your
past me.
cheek.
Did we? I'm guessing we just saw the shadow. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just like literally like a breeze just went
Like a
past
breeze
you,
and then
and
a
it
scratch.
sliced you.
Yeah, so now
Through
I'm
your cheek.
completely I stop and sort of like look around.
Yeah, as you stop and look around, there's nothing there.
So I feel like I'm hallucinating.
You've both seen this black.
Like literally just
Smear,
fade
just-
out of the way.
Is it anything that I think I recognise or that I've read about
You
or?
make Arcana or History checks, up to you.
Oh, they're both the same. So. 15.
15. You know that there are certain creatures in this world that can do all sorts of different things, move via shadows, fly, even step into different planes at will.
Is
But
there,
you've never actually seen it yourself.
is there
Okay.
anything on the ground that's sort of
You're looking, there's nothing on the ground. As you look and you look up, you can see where all the hustle and bustle is coming from in one of the near thatched houses.
Did what direction did it? I'm guessing it was leaving town.
Yeah, it went outwards.
Did we
towards the
say
woods.
like what point of the wood it went into?
No.
Okay.
It just, with it going almost through you, you were kind of taken by that and you didn't notice where it was going.
Yeah.
But you know it was heading to the woods.
Was it the same feeling that I got when I went to the edge of the wood?
No.
So it felt different.
Mm-hmm.
interesting?
Just make a note.
You hear the guard shout, "It's taking another one!"
Run like I'm not good.
There's lots of hustle and bustle, you know, there's a few people crying. As you go to walk near where it's all coming from, you can see this. The building itself looks completely untouched. They're looking through it, and the door, they're saying, you hear people saying, the door was still locked, how did it do it? And all this. And there's a woman curled up in the corner with a gash running right down her face, just crying.
The kind of the same as.
Same gash as that you've got on your face.
I've been tagged.
Maybe.
next.
I'm next.
Is
oh
there
my
any
God.
kind of like check that I can do on the gash,
As you're looking at it, it just looks like a straight cut.
as if like from like a dagger or a sword or.
Make
kind
a
of-
medicine check.
Yeah, check me out.
4.
Oh wow.
You know it's something sharp.
Oh, you've been cut a wee bit there, boy.
A wee bit.
Yeah.
Can't tell anymore.
There's people. The woman is just absolutely sobbing, screaming for her child. People are trying to comfort her. The guards are around. No one can quite understand how it got into the house.
Can we? Or can I have a look around, see if there's any like
We would have to ask, wouldn't we, to
footprints?
take a look around.
Or like, I'm guessing they've noticed us come up to the.
Yeah,
House and
the
stuff.
guards are seeing you. They're kind of not giving you any attention. Their
No.
sole focus is with the woman.
Is
Yeah.
there any like markings or footprints or any type of indications?
Symbol.
As you're
Yeah.
looking around on the ground, there are a lot of footprints. There's since the commotion, a lot of people have been in this area.
What about on like the door or the wall? Is there
walls or
anything
something.
that's like shown like when it's
As
gone
you
through?
you
or
go to look over the wall, the door. Sorry, make a investigation check, please.
Is that for both or just one?
Whoever's doing it.
You can.
So Barakus would assist you to roll with advantage.
investigation. 15.
15. Yep. So you're looking at the door, and the door itself, it is quite old and rustic, and it's not got a great lock on it. But you see, there's no tampering with the door. So whoever did this can either walk through a door or knows how to pick a lock.
And very good at that as well.
Mhm.
But this is a mystery.
Yeah, Barakus, you know from lock picking that usually when someone picks a lock, it makes a slight indentation in the mechanism, but you notice this is just clean.
It's just clean, nothing.
So it's like they've misted through the door.
Or had a key.
Or had a key.
Mm.
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 You see the familiar redhead from earlier bust her way through. Let me through, let me through. Fuck, it's happened again. She looks at you two like, what are you doing here?
We heard shouts.
Where were you when this happened?
Oh, I can't.
We were actually asleep.
She
when
looks
bell
at the
went up.
guards and the guard nods. Well, you should return to your camp. This is not your business. This is ours.
We're just trying to help. I mean, you don't have to be so hostile.
I'm,
We
I'm merely trying to protect my people.
and we just want to help.
You are not helping at the moment. You're in the way. You should retire to your camp for the morning, and we'll discuss later. We need to deal with this now.
Okay, sleepers. Okay.
Okay.
Not really much else we can really argue with her
No.
about. She'll just be determined to kick us away.
Guards, take them back to their camp. Tighten their watch. Make sure this doesn't happen again. And you see her bending over to the crying woman on the floor, and a couple of guards grab you by the shoulders. Not horribly, but just in a
Okay.
gesturing motion.
No problem.
Well, you guys tried. One of the sort of stubbly beard guys. That's we appreciate you trying. Just don't worry about Cammy. She gets a bit,
Cabby.
canny.
Cammy.
Yeah, she gets a bit about this. It's fair.
Did
Yeah.
you see anything? I mean, we've never. There was no. That door wasn't broken down or anything.
No, the bell was rung. Apparently there was something in the woods. Set off one of our traps, and then we all ran out for it.
As a distraction.
Yeah, that sounds like
Well,
it. Who rang the bell? Was it the church bell?
well, the priest has set up an alarm system on the outside, so in the woods, if anything triggers it, it sets off the bell, sets off our alarm.
What kind of
I couldn't tell you. It's magic.
Okay.
I love how she's doing this and she doesn't even know.
I know, and it's really annoying.
So, come on, let's get
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
back. You probably need
earmuffs on.
just as
Yeah.
good a bit of
It's
sleep
like,
as the
oh,
rest of
just
us.
say
So I get the
something.
feeling there's not going to be any sleep left for the night.
Aye.
Yeah.
He leads you back to your camp and
Yeah.
thanks you again for you trying to help anyway.
At least we
And
tried.
he bids you good night and he walks off. And you notice there is more guards around now.
I'll when we get back, I'll tell V like it was so weird. There was the shadow. I mean, look at Barakus' face. It's,
I'm ugly as
so
it
very
is, and
deep.
I'm more ugly.
Very deep.
I grab his face and I look.
and there was, and the door wasn't broken at all. It wasn't pitlocketed. It wasn't.
So we're looking at like
Was it
magic?
Was it cold? The shadow when it went past us.
We don't know.
You didn't feel it.
It just.
It didn't have a temperature.
Okay. It just we saw it like.
It literally
Yeah.
just like sliced me and it was like, run.
Yeah.
I will find him. I will kill him. It. She. It.
So you have a very deep, very
Another scar.
icky looking scar running down your face.
Nice.
Does it
Nothing
look
to
like
that.
I've already done my thing.
Yeah, you've done your message check. You know it was there was something sharp and pointy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you're like, you've been cut.
You
Do you find anything else out apart from?
the it seems that the priest Cornelius has set a I don't know an alarm or a trap or
mechanism.
something around the
Okay.
thing, and that's the bell we heard.
Okay.
That's what set off the bell.
Didn't that Billy guy say that the priest is a bit of a weirdo or creep or whatever?
Yeah, most priests are.
Yeah. No, I'm just clutching at straws.
Are you thinking he's involved somehow?
Possibly.
Let's put a note so.
Maybe that's something we can check out in the morning.
Maybe.
Mm.
How did you manage? Did
Well-
you like discuss with anyone? Like when you got in, was there any other guards there or anything?
Oh, there were tons. Everyone was around. There was a woman. She had a same cut as Barakus, and she was crying. I assume it was her kid.
Okay.
We got escorted off the property
Why did you get escorted off the property?
because that Billy has said that barmaid woman, pub owner,
Yeah.
who by the name is Cammy.
Right.
She's a bit of a control freak.
Or did she come in straight after or something?
Yeah.
Where is she? She's another suspect.
That's the
Possibly.
suspects.
Possibly.
Now it's starting to sound like Scooby.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well we can't do anything now.
No, they're all on high alert. We're
Right back then.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
we're a bit
you can all
damaged.
go back to resuming your long rest.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And
And,
I
uh,
heard none of that because they weren't talking to me.
yeah, but you were there. We
if
were
you're in
talking
the
to
area,
both
you're
of
gonna
you.
hear it.
If
We-
I
we-
wanted.
Okay,
I
I
was
was
on high alert, so
Okay,
Sorry.
so Green heard absolutely nothing of
Nothing.
anything you
So
were
we'll
speaking
have
to.
to
He
let
I
was
was
him
more
know.
purposely
focused.
ignoring all of you for that entire
What a
conversation.
surprise. Wait, what?
Okay.
So you all gain the benefits of a nice long rest. Regain any of your hit points,
Yes.
any spell slots, any bonus actions that you would use.
I'm alive.
Yeah.
You don't look dead anymore.
How does his
He does now.
It does.
in the morning? How does Barakus' cut look?
Terrible.
Is it healed or is it
It
still
is
there?
not healed. There's no blood seeping from it, but it's not
it's
healed.
just an open wound.
Yeah.
That doesn't bleed, but doesn't heal. Awesome.
You got a Uzi, but not Uzi.
Yeah,
Intriguing.
it's like it's not open anymore. It's closed, but it's not. The line is still very prominent there. It's
Awesome.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'll get that fucker.
So it is a new dawn. It's a new day, and it's a new area and a new environment, and that's what we're gonna call it tonight. Whoop, whoop.
Investigation.
Investigation. Get your Scooby Doo skills out, guys. Oh yeah. Sorry about that. Thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you for clicking in and clicking back out. We appreciate it anyway. A big thanks to our sponsor at TaylorMade Craft for providing our fantastic initiative markers today. Check them out on I was about to say Twitter. Don't check them out on Twitter. They do not have one. Don't do it. Don't click. Check them out on their Instagram and on their Facebook at TaylorMade Craft. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.